Hey guys, well, Jesus wanted me to make a video about this, so um, I'm always gonna be obedient to whatever he tells me to do. I was on Zoom with Mandy and McKenna, and I'm hungry. I'm always hungry, and so I ordered some DoorDash, and I get DoorDash all the time, and I don't like people ringing my doorbell because of my PTSD, and I just don't like people ringing my doorbell, period. So I always like put a note to just drop off the food and leave it there. Don't bother me. Don't knock, nothing, and just leave the door. And I was on Zoom with McKenna and Mandy, and they're like, "Well, you should go witness to them." I'm like, "What? No, I just have them drop off the food. That's all. We don't want no human interaction needed." And they're like, "Well, And I'm like, "Oh gosh, you guys are giving me a guilt trip." And then the Lord came on. And he's like, go witness to her, my son. And I could tell on my app that she was coming. I was like, okay. So I ran out there. I waited for her to come. It was this older lady, and really sweet looking, and she was coming down the stairs to my down my not hallway, down my stairs, whatever, to bring me the food. I went out there. I was like, hey, and I said, I normally don't come out here at all, but the Lord put it in my heart to go to just tell you that he loves you so much and that he's coming back soon. She's like, oh my gosh. She's like, I was just in the car worshiping to the Lord and crying out to him and, talking to him about all the evil there's out in the world. And I was just praying to him, and I was asking him to please just answer my prayer somehow. And I was like, well, that's what he did. I said, and she's like, and she started crying a little bit, and I started crying a little bit, and every time I witness somebody, the Holy Spirit comes upon me, and my hair stands straight up. So I always show people my hair, and she could see. I said, see, that's the Holy Spirit, and he loves you so much. He made me run out there to you, and just tell you how much he loves you. And she was just crying, and we were crying together, and she's like, oh my gosh, my prayers are answered. So it was just such a beautiful thing witnessing to somebody. I do it as much as I can. Never to DoorDash because I don't speak to them sometimes because I'm kind of antisocial and I'm making a video. So I come back in, I tell McKenna and Mandy about this, and then they're like, "Yo, you're not gonna like this. He wants you to go." Oh no. They said, oh, she's part of the 144. Jesus just told Mandy that she's part of the 144, and he didn't tell me to do this, but I was like, oh gosh. So I ran outside my door, I ran to her car, I looked like a crazy man, no shirt on or nothing, and I stopped her car because she was about to do a U-turn and leave, and I said, hey, she rolled her window down. I said, the Lord just told me, that you're part of the 144, and she's like, she wasn't sure. I'm like, do you know what the 144 is? She's like, I think so. And I said, you're gonna come back and fight for the Lord's glory, And we just had a moment, and she's like, oh my gosh. She's like, I was just praying to the Lord, to if it would spare anything to leave me some for me. Like, you could tell she's a very like unselfish woman. She just gives, and she just needed a little bit of love in return. So I said, I'll see you soon. I said, Jesus coming back so soon. We're gonna come back and fight. And I mean, it was such a beautiful moment, guys. And I'm glad I ran out there. Like, my neighbors already think I'm completely insane anyways. I mean, the whole world thinks I'm just insane as it is. So I really don't care what people think of me. I just care to please the Lord. So anyway, I came back. I'm like, okay, my food. Because when my food gets here, like, it's nothing else but my food. They're like, you're not going to want to hear this, but the Lord wants you to make a video on it. And I was like, okay, this is true obedience. So my food is getting cold right now, but all that matters is I serve the Lord and I make him happy. That's all I care to do. He is everything to me. He is the air that I breathe, guys. And I know, when you guys have a relationship with the Lord, we do things not to earn our entrance into heaven, right? We don't try to save ourselves. Jesus did it all for us on the cross, right? He paid it all. We're obedient to him because we love him. That's all we care about, right? We're always going to fall short. But what I've learned is God is so he is so patient. He is so merciful and just so loving, and he never condemns. Even when he corrects his children, he just does it with such love. And it just, I fall in love with him every day. It's just such a blessing to wake up and knowing that God is our Father, and he's such a good Father. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, and tell you guys I love you guys, even to the scoffers and the mockers. I love you too. I pray for you. You know, I've already prayed for a couple of people that were just throwing stones at me today on YouTube, and when I say I pray for you, if I tell you I'll be praying for you, I stop when I'm done, and I do pray. I pray for all of you. Whether you hate me or you love me, I pray for you, and I love you guys. So God bless you. Jesus is coming back soon, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the cloud soon. Bye.